It's been months since I made a major change to my team, and the reason for this was because I was preparing for Team of the Season by saving as many packs and as many coins as possible. I knew I would be able to buy much better players with the same amount of coins once Team of the Season was released. Now that it has finally arrived, I've made some pretty big changes to my team. But before we do get into the video, if you're looking to get some very easy coins, then there is no better place than Mule Factory. Head over there to get yourself some cheap, fast FIFA coins, completely reliable, and if you use Fnatic5 at checkout, you'll also get yourself a 5% discount. Link can be found in the description down below. Getting back into the video, the previous team that I did show here on this channel was worth about 3 million coins from when I first bought it, but if you was to buy that exact same team now, it would probably be worth around 1.2 million because of how much those players have dropped. I originally had Messi within the team, who at the time was about 400k. Now he's worth about 60. With the changes that I've made to my team, this new one that I've put together is worth about 5 million. This is if you was going to buy every single one of these players because you had nothing in the club. If you do already have some of these players, of course, you don't need to be spending as much. So the formation that we're starting with is the 4-3-2-1, and we will also be using the 4-3-2-1 within game, but it is still within the custom tactics where we do rearrange some of the players to really get them performing at their best for my playstyle. So starting off in net, we are starting with 87 rated. Now, I was originally starting with De Gea, but I did upgrade to his 93 rated team of the season after I completed the objectives. At right back, we have Team Leader Hakimi. As our right centre back, we have Flashback Varane. At our left centre back, we have Flashback Joe Gomez. And at our left back, we have 89 rule breaker Alexander Arnold. I would like to upgrade to his 92 team of the season, but at the current moment, I just don't have enough coins. But it is something that I'll be aiming for as my next upgrade. This defense, as it should be, is the best defense that I've ever used. Alexander Arnold is on weak chem, and playing him out of position on that left hand side when there are plenty of other options within the Premier League, he just seems to fit the position and does it extremely well. Our two centre backs being pacey, strong and fairly tall, plus also Hakimi being on that right back, who has always been my favourite player. I believe him and Varane are the only two players that I've used throughout FIFA 22. When this game was first released, I bought both Hakimi and Varane within the first week. And of course, it's not those cards that I was using their rare gold cards, but whenever a new special card came out for these players, I bought into them, making sure that they were always at their best. In our midfield, in our right centre mid position, we have 91 rated normal Mbappe, who is the only rare gold player that we're currently going to be using within this team.
Ah no, Genie.
In the center, we have 92 rated team of the season Declan Rice. If you was part of the live streams when we went through the Premier League team of the season, you would know that I packed 4 Premier League team of the season players. Now 4 of them was Declan Rice. It was just a sign from EA that I needed to place him within my team. And finally, as our left center mid, we have Fantasy Eriksen. Got incredibly lucky with Eriksen because it was during that time in which EA messed up and they gifted out loads of Eriksens to those that did have the normal Eriksen within their club. With the midfield, I do swap out quite a lot of players. You'll see with custom tactics that these players end up moving around quite a bit as we change to different formations, but also using our bench as we substitute on a lot of players. I really like being attack heavy, and with my bench, you'll see that in a second, where we have quite a few left wings, right wings, strikers, everything's in there for us to use within our midfield as substitutes. And then finally, for our attack, this is where it really gets special because at our right forward position, we have 95 rated Moments Garincha. As our left forward position, we have 95 rated Team of the Season Heung-min Son. And for our striker, we have 96 rated Team of the Season Harry Kane.
We press, we're aggressive.
Cheers, Jeff.
For those that do tune into the live streams every single week, this may be a bit of a surprise. Of course, Garincha and Son, amazing players, but every time that I've spoken about Harry Kane, whether it's been his normal rare gold card or his player of the month, that I've never enjoyed playing with him. And every time that I've played against him, he's never really done anything special. But with the amount of players that I did have in my club, after opening around 200 packs that we saved for the Premier League team of the season, I had quite a lot of fodder left over and I thought, why not? Since using him, he's been amazing. It's not really the type of player that I use. I really enjoy using players like Mbappe where I can just pick up the ball within midfield and just drive straight forward to the defenders. It's a bit harder to do that with Harry Kane, but it's not too much of a problem because I can always pass it off to the likes of Garrincha or Heung-min Son, who can do exactly that. You will notice with the team that there are a few players on weak chem, this being Declan Rice and Alexander-Arnold. Declan Rice being on 8 chem and then Alexander-Arnold being on 7, but it really doesn't matter. For both a 92 and an 89 rated player on slightly weaker chem, it's still good. And if you didn't have any of the players for this team and was looking to buy each and every single one of them, it would cost you around 5 million coins, slightly more depending on your platform. There are of course some players that you simply cannot buy unless you did already complete them as SBCs, this being De Gea, Varane, Harry Kane, and potentially even Joe Gomez depending when you're watching this video. I should also highlight that I didn't buy every single one of these. For some of them, I did get lucky. With 95 Moments Garrincha, I managed to get him from my Prime Icons pack after completing the icon swaps and submitting 16. And with Fantasy Eriksen, as mentioned earlier, this ended up being a free gift from EA as they messed up during this promo. With this team, it doesn't just stop with the starting 11, I do also make sure to use my subs. On the bench, there are a number of different players, but the ones that I use the most end up being Vinicius, Neymar, Rodri, and Messi. The other players on the bench, I do sometimes use, but it is only when I am dominating matches and I just substitute them on just to have some fun with these players. So you may see some of these players within the clips that we have recorded for this video. But now actually moving on to our custom tactics. We start off within the 4-3-2-1. This is where everyone is in the default positions that we laid out earlier. With our tactics, we have defensive style as balance, our width as 42, our depth as 72, our build-up play as balance, chance creation being direct passing, our width being 30, players in the box 3, corners 1, and free kicks 3. With instructions, we have Hakimi to join the attack. The rest of the defenders are stay back whilst attacking. We have Mbappe to get forward. We have Declan Rice to stay back whilst attacking and cover the center. Eriksen is default on everything. Garrincha has stay central, getting behind, everything else is default. Heung-min Son is stay central, getting behind and stay forward. And Harry Kane is stay central and stay forward. And that right hand side is my dominant side when playing FIFA. I always seem to go down there, so I push Hakimi to join the attack. Plus Mbappe is also getting forward, and we also have Garrincha there as well. It leads to a deadly triangle. My attacking custom tactics is also a 4-3-2-1, and we do keep the exact same tactics as before, but what changes is players' positions. We move Mbappe up front to be with Garrincha and Heung-min Son. Kane then comes down to a left centre mid, and Eriksen moves over to a right centre mid. This then sets Mbappe to stay central, getting behind and stay forward. Eriksen is still balanced, and then Harry Kane is set to get forward with everything else as is default. And this is by far my favorite way to play with this team. If I do go into a game and I end up getting 2 or 3 goals and I just want to see the rest out, I will also change to a 4-2-3-1. With this one, the tactics are defensive style, balanced, width 35, depth 40, build up play, long ball, chance creation, forward runs, width 65, players in box 6, corners 3, free kicks 3, and with positions, the defense stays exactly the same. In our CDM positions, we have Eriksen and Declan Rice, both have stay back whilst attacking and cover the center. We have Garrincha, Mbappe, and Son within the midfield. Everyone is on a default apart from Mbappe, who has free roam, and then we have Kane as the striker, who has stay central, target man, and stay forward. This, of course, is the most expensive team that we've put together, and adding to all of this is our bench. Overall, it is 100 chemistry, it's 92 rated, and with the team, there is only one rare gold player within a starting 11, and that is Mbappe, which probably won't be upgraded anytime soon. The only way this team is going to change over Team of the Season is if we do manage to pack something better than the players that we have within the starting 11, and I really just don't think that's going to happen, especially with the pack luck that I have. There is only 2 players lower than 90 rated, this being De Gea, which has already been upgraded to his 93, so It doesn't even matter about him. He's no longer lower than 90 rated. The only other player is 89 rated Rule Breakers Alexander-Arnold, which I did say will be upgraded to the 92 rated team of the season. He only costs 152,000 coins on Xbox, so it really shouldn't take me too long to trade to him. We could actually probably sell some of our investments and we will be able to buy him, but I didn't do that, wanted to keep everything, and we will get to him probably by the end of the week. Anyway guys, this is my new 5 million coin team, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, whether it be something good or something bad. It could be about custom tactics or it could be about the players. Leave all your thoughts and improvements within the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going to see ya.